Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are here at the Talladega Gncc in Alabama, and it was a pretty crazy race. It was downpouring the entire race, and it was fun, but it was like kind of cold and slick, and I would have liked it a lot better if it was drier conditions like it was before it started raining. But I had a good time. I rode a lot better than I thought I was going to in the rain. But I didn't get that good of a start right here. I think I'm maybe like 10th or 11th. And I was running up in like 8th. But then I got stuck and I got pushed down all the way to 11th. So that's what we got on the day. Not too happy about it. I feel like I've been getting the same position almost every race. So I think I need to step it up a little bit. I also haven't been riding at home at all. I think I've ridden like once or twice during like the Gncc season other than the races. So I have not been riding that much because I have not been able to. I blew my bike up at Route 62, so that is in the shop, and we don't want to risk doing something to my race bike to where I don't have it for the upcoming races. So once we get that back, it's starting to get nicer here in Ohio. So we'll be riding outside a lot more, getting some training in, and hopefully start doing better at these races, because with where I'm at right now, I'm 6th in points. My goal is top 5. I need to start getting top 5s in the races to achieve that goal. But yeah, right here, we're all just kind of trying to figure out the track. It kind of reminded me of Georgia, but not as like slop. It wasn't as like thick mud, it was more just like slick, wet. I like the slick stuff more than the heavy stuff. Now there was like a couple mud holes and I saw a couple kids stuck. But other than that, I didn't really see that much thick mud. It was more just slick mud, and I was fine with that. And I think coming up right here is like a big field section, and there's a guardrail, and it's kind of like a highway almost. I call it a dirt highway. And you can hear the rain just smacking the camera. It was so cold this first lap. It was crazy. And there was lightning during the race, so they cut it short by like a lot. I could have gotten at least 2 more laps in and probably moved up a couple more positions. I just didn't know that the race was ending. Even though I did hear the thunder, I didn't know it was ending yet. So I feel like if it wasn't like thundering or lightning or whatever, then I could have done a lot better. But since they cut the race short, I didn't. But yeah, right here we're going down the highway. It was like 5th gear. Probably would have been able to go faster if it was dry, but since it was wet, it was a little more sketchy. And you can't really see it, but there's a bunch of roots and like ruts. And yeah, the camera doesn't really do like justice on how wet it is. It's like anything that you see that's like a light brown, that is like slick as ice. It's like trying to ride on ice. Especially these off-camber sections. But yeah, you can see right there I was like a little wobbly. And it's just because it's like so wet, like the roots, they'll just like throw you wherever they want, because you don't get a lot of grip, especially on that wet wood. It's just so slick and it sucks. And I don't know if I put it in the video or not, because my camera, like, this is literally the only good footage that I got pretty much that was like usable for the video, and still it's pretty The lens is pretty covered. Oh, right here, we're going through the highway again. I don't know why I put those clips right next to each other, but I go a lot faster through it this time. You can tell if you go back and watch it, you can tell that I go way faster. And you can see the guardrail to the right. I just thought it was, we were walking the track and I thought it was pretty funny. It was like so weird. But yeah, me and this kid are battling and he goes off to get goggles. And he like cut in front of me and I didn't like realize that he was stopping right there. And it kind of caught me off guard. Yet again, you can see it's just I'm in like 4th gear right now. But it was cool because I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I guess kind of like to my left is the Talladega racetrack. So I thought that was pretty cool how like we're so close to it. And a lot of people were like asking me if like at school, because I told people about it, if like we were racing on the track, and like no, that would suck. I would not want to race on the track. It would have been nice if like we could have like camped in there, or like they were like selling all t-shirts and like registration in there and stuff. And you could like actually go in there. But they did it, and it's fun. Not that big of a deal, but I just thought that would be cool. And right here, I think I got stuck. I went in this rut, and this kid gets stuck and closes. And his bike, he stalls his bike, and he gets stuck again. And then this kid, you can see his bike is stuck right there. He's like helping us. Trying to get my front tire out. Well, at some point he does. He got right here, and then it gets out, and it like just slides back in. You're gonna hear me yelling, "I need my front tire out!" And then I get back on. I pull a tear off, and then we're back up. That sucks, because I think I lost a couple positions there. Because I was battling with some kids in my class. And I think that's where I lost a couple positions, because I think this is my 2nd lap. Because I only did 2 laps. And the race only went on for like 40 minutes, as I said, because of the lightning. I do not know what I'm doing here. Oh, I think I'm trying to get out of the rut. Like, as I said earlier, the camera doesn't do it justice. Like, my entire front wheel is stuck in that rut, and you can't even tell because the camera just doesn't do enough. It, like, doesn't show you how deep it is and how rough and slick. Like, right here is so difficult to get through. It is also kind of because that kid was stuck right there. But, like, yeah, I had to take a different line and I got stuck. And then 2 people passed me. And, like, that just sucks. And I'm probably going to give you guys about, like, 5 minutes of uncommented footage. Because I don't really have that much to say about this race. It was fun, but I also didn't do that good. I was doing good and I fell back. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.
Mm-hmm.